You know, I don't think a pageant contestant eats very many ribs because let's face it, they have to be super fit and everything, swimsuit contest, all that. Well, we want to talk about the latest, what do we want to say, debacle?
Miss America controversy.
Miss America controversy. This involves Miss Florida. Remember, we told you about Miss Delaware, who was too old. She was 24.
Yeah.
Old Miss Delaware.
Yeah, too
Got
old.
decrowned.
So they took that away last week, and now today, another state with another controversy.
Miss Florida. Take a look at the picture. The one on the left there is Elizabeth Fetchel. She won the contest, but then she was dethroned Friday, dun dun dun, because a vote count error. So the one on the right, Victoria Cohen, is now the winner of Miss Florida.
In front of all those people, 2,000 people, you know, they crowned the wrong person.
They crowned the wrong one, all because of just a miscount.
Yeah, there was one guy who decided to change his vote. 5 judges, one guy decided to change it, so he crossed it out, and then he wrote like up in the upper corner who he wanted to win, and no one saw that other change, and so there you go, 2 controversies in like a week for Miss America.
Okay, what is it with Florida? Okay, they've got the hanging Chad problem, and then they can't even get Miss Florida right. What's the deal?
And you know, there's that stereotype where you're asking the girls questions, and then everybody laughs because the girls give some dumb answers sometimes.
Right.
Well, this is not helping the whole aspect of it all. This is smart people running it. You can't even get you can't even count 5 votes correct.
Yeah, 5. I think it's hilarious that they have a ballot counter to count 5 votes.
Yeah, and you don't know your own rules in Delaware on how old the person is supposed to be.
I'm like,
how
what is
this
going
happening?
on at this organization?
I don't know.
It's crazy. What cracks me up about this is that the leader of the contest or the pageant, she actually went to the first winner's house to break the news.
Yeah.
So she does it in person.
Oh,
and can you imagine like somebody knocking on your door and they're like, by the way, we're going to need the crown back.
That is brutal. I love it. Gosh, I love it. It makes things interesting.
Funny.
It really does.
Yeah. So there you go. Victoria Cohen will compete for Miss America instead of the first girl. So we'll keep you posted on the next state to have a snafu.
I'm sure it's going to happen probably this week. There's going to be another one. Well, let's talk about drunk Oklahomans, because this is a bad thing that we are in the number 3 spot for. Oklahomans rank 3rd highest on average blood alcohol content when they get pulled over for a DUI.
Can you believe that?
We are the 3rd state. Number 3, we're behind Montana and South Dakota. When our people here in Oklahoma get pulled over for DUI, on average is a 0.096, which is above the legal limit, so that's actually pretty high. But what I thought was very fascinating, Oklahoma City, when drunks get pulled over, 123. They blow up 0.123. Tulsa only a 0.062. So we almost double the drunks in Tulsa compared to here in Oklahoma City.
I don't know. Maybe it's like there's more people here and stuff, so maybe we get more people pulled over.
I don't think so. I just think we're drunker when we get pulled over.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or Tulsans are a lot more trustworthy. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe. What is the legal limit?
0.08. So yeah. So I mean both of these, but the 0.123 is really high.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City, what are you doing, man?
I don't know.
This is why I'm not on the roads late at night.
I know. Isn't that scary? I mean, that's like one of my worst fears. You can't do anything about other people driving drunk.
No, you can't. I mean, and that is super high. For the average person that gets pulled over in Oklahoma City, that is quite scary.
I know. So 4th of July coming up, I mean, a lot of folks are going to be drinking and stuff. Uber.
Yeah.
That's my deal now.
Uber.
I recommend Uber.
That's why I have people come to my house.
There you go.
You know, it's so much easier. I don't have to go anywhere.
It's scary out there. Well, and speaking of places in Oklahoma and surveys, there's been lots of surveys lately. This is from the New York Times. They were looking at the worst and best places to live in each state, looking at unemployment rate and that sort of thing. So the worst county to live in Oklahoma, according to this survey, is McCurtain County, down there in far southeastern Oklahoma, because the unemployment rate is at 9%, and they don't have very many people there with bachelor's degrees.
Yeah, and so that is the hardest place. The easiest place is Canadian County.
Okay.
So, of course, right here in Yukon. So Canadian County is the easiest place, which is great. 1 in 4 people in Canadian County have a degree as compared to a lot of other places. The median income in Canadian County is $32,000. $52,000 higher than it is in McCurtain County.
Wow.
So that just shows you how much more money people get paid here in the Oklahoma City, Canadian County area.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oklahoma County did pretty well.
Yeah.
The median income is close to $46,000.
That southeast Oklahoma area, one of the hardest places to live in the entire country.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like you kind of look at maybe the agriculture
I think
stuff down there,
yeah,
maybe. It's like, when you're farming, doing your own thing, it's kind of hard to be consistent, maybe.
It is, and a lot of unemployment and just not making too much money, even if you actually are employed. So,
Yeah.
well, we got to talk about Dallas Cowboys because I saw this over the weekend.
Great.
This is cute.